Hello everyone, it's good to be back on this channel. I realised when I was looking back through the footage for this video that I never did an intro or explained what was going on. So my friend found a baby pigeon. They'd fallen off their roof and they were only 2-3 weeks old, and pigeons don't fledge the nest until they look like adults. That's why a lot of people think they haven't seen a baby pigeon before. And yeah, they didn't know what to do, so I took them in, and this is a video of their progress and everything that's happened. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So they're a bit wet and covered in seeds, but they made it through the night, which is very exciting. I wasn't gonna post a video if they didn't, because that was just a bit depressing. But they made it, and they're squeaking because I just gave them food, and pigeons don't know when to stop. But I stop when the crop feels very full. You can see the crop there, and I can feel all the seeds in it. So I know that they have eaten enough. But yeah, the way I do it is the seed in the bag method, which you would have seen, or I'll insert a clip. And that basically involves putting softened seeds in a plastic bag, cutting a hole and letting them go to town. You soften the seeds by just leaving them in hot water. And yeah, I leave them in hot water for 7 minutes, as I saw in another video on here, which I will link below because it was very useful. And yeah, I'll update you what happens. It's not the most glamorous of sights because the head is in the bag, but yeah, I never knew this technique existed, but this seems the best way of feeding them. And there you go. So I'm just trialing little Kevin on some food in a dish, because obviously that's most likely what he's going to be feeding on in the wild. And he's doing alright. He's pecked a few bits, and I also got some grit to help his digestion, which he is actually eating more than the seeds, which is interesting. I think it's the contrast. Let's eat some actual food. Yeah, he's doing very well, and hopefully we'll be able to transition from the bag feeding pretty soon. So I'm introducing, oh my god, Kevin to water. Because you have to do that to make sure their feathers are properly waterproof prior to their release. Obviously I'm not releasing him now, but I thought I'd see if he liked it, and he started to clean himself in it. I'm sure you saw for a second there. Hopefully he'll do it again, but I was just like swishing my hand around in the water hoping that he'd get it. And he did, because he's a clever little boy. So, I'm not sure how long it's been, but little Kevin is not that little anymore. He's doing really well. He's put on, I think, about 50 grams now, maybe 45. And he's flying around the garden, doing little trips from place to place. I've just got him outside to get used to what being outside is like, and yeah, he really enjoys out here. He keeps eating stones, which I'm not really sure why. He likes to eat anything that isn't seeds, to be honest. I know they have to have some grit for digestion, but I already give that to him in his food, so don't really know what his obsession with stones is. I think he's just figuring life out. But yeah, I've got to keep an eye out for predators and everything, so I'm always looking up when he's out. But I'll try and get a clip of him flying. Fly! Okay, that was meant to be a video of him flying, but he's trotting all over. Trotting all over, I mean. But I'll try again. Good boy! There we go, there's a little clip of him flying. He used to trot on over very slowly, but now he's realised he can fly, so it's quite fun. Okay, so I have had Kevin now for 15 days, so just over 2 weeks, and this is what he now looks like. I haven't been filming as much as I want to, but I think I will end the video here after this little update so I can make another video if for when he gets released. I don't know how the release is going to work because obviously he's a feral pigeon, so he will probably come back to the garden and things and rely on me for food. And if I don't think he's equipped to live outside, then I will have to figure that out. But there is a group of feral pigeons that lives on the roof across the road, or well, that's where they always are. So he might end up joining them, who knows? But that's still a couple weeks away. He's still got feathers growing through, and if you look at pigeon fledglings, they don't fledge the nest until they look like adult pigeons, and they can fly really well and everything. He's doing really well flying around the garden, and he always comes back. And once those feathers on his face grow through, I think he's going to look like a very handsome chap. He's still got yellow fluff on the top of his head, but it's gone from everywhere else. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's nice to have a real, animal to post on here, especially the fact it's a bird, because obviously that's what a lot of you subscribed for. Oh, don't do a... He always manages to miss... Sorry. He always manages to miss the thing and poo straight onto my clothes. I need to go wash my hands now. But, yeah. So this is him. He weighs, I think, 295 grams now. Oh, don't pick your poo. Which is a good weight. He's done good progress. I think 6 days ago he was 250 grams, 248 grams, something like that. So he's still making good progress. He's eating well. And yeah, I will keep you updated on what happens with little Kev.